Hello and welcome to Zero Cool Gaming and today's TV show review. Today we're going to be reviewing a show called Knight Rider. This show came out in 1982 and, well, it was a pretty cool near future science fiction show. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that it was set in a time where it could have been the present or it could be the very near future. The technology that they use, the concepts that they go over are, some of them we're probably still working on today, while others that were in the show are actually available today, like self-driving vehicles. I like Knight Rider. I thought it was a cool show. I still do. You see here the average audience score gives it a 90%, and I can agree with that. It's a very good TV show. Surprisingly, when I was looking this up a few days ago, it had a reviewer score of 35%, and that has since been removed, interestingly enough. So this is the first time I've ever run into that issue. But basically, the reviewers disliked it for the same reason that they dislike most shows. This show teaches morals, values, virtues, very much on the surface level. It never dives too deep into anything, but it definitely goes over them, and it definitely goes over a viewpoint in which they view them from. And because of that, the reviewers hate shows like that, with a passion, it seems. Most of the actual reviews on this TV show are not, they're not kind at all. I found one that was kind, and he actually has a channel on YouTube all about Knight Rider. He's got a bunch of different cutscenes from all the different shows. I mean, it's pretty well put together channel he has there. So it didn't really surprise me when I found one good review on it. What did surprise me is that good review was actually on the first page mixed in with the bad ones. And that's unusual. But basically, Knight Rider is about a guy who drives around in a car with an artificial intelligence named Kit. And they solve or investigate crime, solve problems for people, things to that effect. It has a lot in common with like the A-Team, which came out just after this. So yeah, it's definitely a product of its time. But like I said, not a bad show. It's got decent acting in it, decent storylines. Each show is like an individual episode in upon itself. They do have some shows that are in two parts, but that's usually like season finales will come in two parts. But other than that, I mean, I don't really have a lot of complaints about the show at all. I thought it was pretty well done. I thought that they went over, what I would call, good morals and values and good ways of viewing those morals and values. So, yeah, I have no problem with the show whatsoever, and I can see that most of the audience doesn't either. So, my review for Knight Rider is that it's a good watch. There's several episodes. It went for years. And it does cover a lot of material in the process of having so many episodes to it. Well, that's my rant for the day, and I hope you enjoy the rest of yours.